Not long ago, a Saturday in the garage meant real connection with your car. It was a ritual, part necessity, part hobby, and part bonding time with family or friends. The garage was a place where stories were shared, skills were passed down, and every oil stain on the floor told a tale of a job well done or a lesson learned. You'd pop the hood, see the engine, and know what you were looking at. The parts were right there. Belts, hoses, carburetor, spark plugs, each one familiar, each one within reach. With a few wrenches and a thick manual, you could fix most problems yourself. There was a sense of empowerment in knowing that, with a little patience and elbow grease, you could keep your car running smoothly. A worn belt or bad spark plug. Easy to spot, easy to replace. You didn't need a degree in engineering, just a willingness to get your hands dirty and maybe a bit of advice from a neighbor. There was pride in getting your hands dirty and keeping your car running. The satisfaction of hearing the engine roar back to life after a repair was unmatched, a reward for your effort and know-how. These moments weren't just about fixing cars. They were about building confidence, learning problem-solving, and creating memories that lasted a lifetime. But today, that hands-on relationship is fading fast. The garage, once a hub of activity and learning, now sits quiet, its tools gathering dust. Now you open the hood and see a plastic cover hiding a maze of wires and sensors. The heart of the car is hidden, shielded from curious hands and eager minds. Fixing even simple issues often requires a laptop, special software, and technical know-how. The days of trial and error have been replaced by error codes and digital diagnostics. The days of backyard mechanics are nearly gone. The familiar clatter of tools and laughter has been replaced by silence and frustration. Each new technology, fuel injection, anti-lock brakes, onboard diagnostics, added complexity. Cars became safer and more efficient, but also more mysterious and less accessible. We gained efficiency and safety, but lost the ability to fix our own cars. The trade-off is clear: convenience and reliability, but at the cost of independence. Now, a simple repair can leave you stranded if you can't access the car's computer. Even a dead battery or faulty sensor can become a major headache. Even with the right part, you might need a dealer's tool just to install it. The barrier to entry is higher than ever, and the sense of ownership feels diminished. The garage is less a workshop, more a waiting room. Instead of fixing, we wait, hoping for a quick solution from someone with the right tools and codes. The joy of tinkering has been replaced by frustration and helplessness. As technology races ahead, the simple pleasures of the garage fade into memory, leaving us to wonder if we've lost more than we've gained. Today's car is a rolling computer, more advanced than most people realize. Underneath the sleek metal and glass, your vehicle is powered by a vast network of electronics and software, working together to keep you moving safely and efficiently. Modern cars are packed with over 100 million lines of code, more than a commercial jetliner or even some space shuttles. This software is the invisible force behind nearly every function in your car. Dozens of electronic control units, or ECUs, are hidden throughout the vehicle. These tiny computers manage everything from the engine's performance and fuel efficiency to the power windows and seat adjustments. These interconnected systems have made cars safer, more comfortable, and more efficient than ever before. But there's a catch. They've also made cars much harder to fix, even for experienced mechanics. Diagnosing a problem isn't just about turning a wrench anymore. It's about plugging in a scanner, reading cryptic error codes, and debugging complex software. Skills that require specialized training and expensive equipment. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and automatic emergency braking rely on a web of sensors and sophisticated algorithms. These systems constantly monitor your surroundings and make split-second decisions to keep you safe. Even everyday features, like adjusting the climate or turning on the headlights, are now managed by the car's digital nervous system, responding to your inputs through layers of code. All this data, from your driving habits to the car's health, is locked away inside proprietary systems, tightly controlled by the manufacturer. When something fails, you're not just fixing a car anymore, you're trying to access a closed computer system, often blocked by digital locks and encrypted software. Manufacturers keep their codes secret, restricting access to essential repair data and tools. This makes independent repairs nearly impossible, even for simple issues. A failed sensor or a minor software glitch can leave you stranded, unable to fix your own vehicle without the manufacturer's permission or costly intervention. The shift from mechanical to digital has transformed car repair into a daunting challenge, requiring new skills, new tools, and access to information that's often kept out of reach. For most car owners, the knowledge and equipment needed to diagnose and repair modern vehicles are simply unattainable, leaving them dependent on dealerships and authorized service centers. As cars become more like computers on wheels, the freedom to repair is slipping away, replaced by a future where only a select few hold the keys to your car's digital kingdom. Car makers have built digital walls around their vehicles. Proprietary diagnostic tools and software are required for most repairs, and they're expensive. Parts pairing means even if you install a new component, it won't work until the manufacturer authorizes it. Service manuals are now locked behind paywalls, costing thousands for access. Independent shops struggle to afford the tools and information needed. Warranties can be voided if you use non-authorized parts or shops. Manufacturers claim it's about safety and intellectual property, but it creates a repair monopoly. Customers are forced back to dealerships for even minor fixes. The result: higher costs, less choice, and a fortress that keeps owners and small shops out. The right to repair your own car is being systematically blocked. The digital fortress is real and growing. These restrictions have real, frustrating consequences that affect everyday people in ways most of us never expected. What used to be a quick fix in your driveway or a simple trip to the local mechanic has now become a drawn-out, expensive ordeal. Take farmers, for example. They can't fix their own tractors without waiting weeks for a dealer to unlock a simple repair, even during the busiest harvest season. This downtime can mean lost crops and lost income, all because of a software lock. Even something as basic as replacing a car battery now requires special tools and dealer intervention. What used to take minutes can now take hours or days, and often costs much more than before. Advanced safety systems, while making cars safer, also make even windshield replacements a high-tech, expensive ordeal. A simple crack can mean recalibrating sensors and paying hundreds more than you expected. Independent mechanics, who once thrived on helping their communities, are now forced to turn away customers because they can't access the parts, software, or codes needed to complete repairs. Sometimes, a single failed electronic module, something as small as a sensor or chip, can send a perfectly good car to the scrapyard, simply because it can't be replaced or reprogrammed outside the dealership. Skilled technicians aren't lacking in ability or knowledge. They're blocked by digital barriers, locked out by passwords and proprietary software that only manufacturers control. The cost and complexity of repairs keep rising, with bills that can shock even seasoned car owners. What was once affordable is now out of reach for many. Owners lose time, money, and control over their vehicles. They're left waiting, paying more, and feeling powerless over something they use to manage themselves. The simplest fixes, like changing a light bulb or swapping a fuse, are now out of reach for most people, turning minor issues into major headaches. The digital wall is shutting out even the most experienced mechanics, leaving decades of expertise useless in the face of lockdown technology. For many, repairing your own car has become nearly impossible. The freedom to fix what you own is slipping away, replaced by frustration, higher costs, and a growing sense of helplessness. You'd expect laws to protect your right to repair, but the reality is complicated. Manufacturers use copyright law to block access to software and diagnostics. The DMCA has been used to threaten independent mechanics with legal action. Some progress has been made. Massachusetts passed a right to repair law, later adopted nationally. But new technology, like wireless telematics, created fresh loopholes. Recent laws to close these gaps face fierce legal challenges from automakers. The fight over access to repair data is ongoing, with manufacturers citing safety and security. For now, the legal system often favors the companies, not the consumers. The battle for your right to repair is far from over. These restrictions hit car owners and small shops hardest. Forced to use dealerships, owners pay more for repairs and parts. A single failed electronic part can total an otherwise good car, creating waste and financial loss. Independent shops can't afford the tools or access needed to fix modern cars. Many are forced to turn away customers, losing business and reputation. As small shops close, big dealerships and corporate chains take over. Competition shrinks, prices rise, and local expertise disappears. The repair industry is consolidating, leaving consumers with fewer choices. Communities lose trusted mechanics and fair pricing. The squeeze is real and growing. In response, the Right to Repair movement is gaining strength. It's a coalition of consumers, farmers, and independent repair pros demanding fair access to tools and information. The goal: let owners and independent shops fix what they own, not just authorized dealers. Advocates push for laws requiring manufacturers to share diagnostics, manuals, and parts. Manufacturers argue about safety and security, but independent shops have fixed cars safely for decades. The debate is now a major political issue, with dozens of states considering new laws. Federal agencies are starting to support fair repair practices. Public awareness is rising, and more people see this as a fight for basic ownership rights. The outcome will shape who controls your car and your wallet. The right to repair is becoming a defining issue of the digital age. Car owners aren't powerless. There are steps you can take. Research repairability before buying a car. Some brands are more open than others. Handle basic maintenance yourself to save money and stay connected to your vehicle. Support independent mechanics who invest in the tools and knowledge to keep up. Build relationships with local shops for honest advice and service. Advocate for right to repair laws by contacting your representatives. Share information to raise awareness among friends and family. Organized consumer action has already changed laws in some states. Your voice and choices matter in this fight. Together, we can push for a fairer, more open repair landscape. The future of car repair is at a crossroads. If manufacturers keep tightening control, repairs will get pricier and independent shops will vanish. Cars could become disposable, with ownership reduced to a subscription model. But there's hope. Right to repair laws could restore balance. Open access to diagnostics and parts would empower owners and small shops. Innovation would thrive, waste would drop, and a new generation of skilled mechanics could emerge. The choice is ours: accept a closed system, or fight for real ownership. The car has always symbolized freedom and independence. The battle over who holds the wrench or the laptop will define our relationship with technology. Let's choose the path that keeps freedom in the hands of the driver. The road ahead depends on what we do now.